The reaction of sterling, the reaction of the gilt market, does that tell us that there are doubts out there after the reaction to the news on Friday? What does it tell us? Movement down in yields and sterling falling as well.
I wouldn't read too much in gilt move going down, other than it's a bit of a squeeze. It's starting to look a bit cheaper against the States. That helps. The US are going to hike rates. We are not. The CPI coming out tomorrow will probably show that we'll be below, 2.9, below 3%. No letter needs to be written to Mr. Carney. At the same time, it's the end of the year. We've got one very small index-linked auction on Wednesday. Lack of supply. And I think, actually, this is quite good news. Gilts are taking it, that the sign that the deal is actually holding up, and it's looking quite good. I mean, the fact that the EU says a gentleman's agreement shows, to my mind, that despite some histrionics over the weekend of what David Davis did and then unsaid, the fact the EU is saying gentleman's agreement means that this is holding. We're moving forward to phase 2, and that's actually quite a vote of confidence in UK markets all around. We
spoke to the Shadow Chancellor today, Anna Edwards did, and he said nothing's off the table. That tends to be the Labour Party viewpoint on Brexit, maybe even a second referendum. You wrote a piece, didn't you, Marcus, last week? Fear of Corbyn is the biggest reason to bet on Britain. What was the underlying... I read it, but tell our viewers. Well, what was the underlying thesis of that good...
Well, I think very simply... Donald can say what he wants to, but I don't think there's much chance of him getting into power. And I think that is really what the markets are seeing, is that if May can bring this thing together, can get Brexit through, and it's quite clear to my mind the EU has made clear they want to deal with her, and they are bending over to come to Britain now to do and talk and keep things going. That's got to be good signs. It means that such a harsh Brexit, as some people would like to call it, doesn't look quite so obvious. That's good news for UK markets all around, be it sterling, FTSE, or indeed, in this case, gilts.
At what point do we really start asking the question again, how long Theresa May can last, Marcus?
I don't think we do. I think that this is her actually getting a win for once. She's played it very well. It looks like the cabinet seems united, which is, I just think there's been a lot of media hysteria, which Labour has obviously playing off the back of. Can't blame them for that. But the reality is neither the EU, Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland actually want to deal with the concept of a hard Brexit and therefore a Labour Party. At the moment, it seems better to pull together, and that's why UK assets are doing better. And it looks like we've moved at least past stage 1.